Happening now, Willacy County leaders announced a disaster declaration. It states they have to take extraordinary measures to protect properties during storms. A woman in Raymondville feels they failed. She is furious tonight. Her home flooded out, and she wants to know if local leaders are going to fix what she calls a drainage problem. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey spoke with the Willacy County Emergency Coordinator. Frank.
Yes, Willacy County opening up this safe room tonight for anyone who needs a place to stay. Now, we spoke with a woman who says she is tired of dealing with flooding in this part of the valley. Victoria Garza says she's lived in a South Raymondville neighborhood for 25 years. She says most of that time, flooding has been a problem.
This drain has been going on for almost 20 years here in Raymondville, especially in these areas. She
says her home on Washington Street and others on nearby Adeline Street almost always get flooded when there are storms. And she says that the trash was supposed to be picked up on this street today, but the trash collectors didn't show up. And she's outraged by the fact that small children are now playing in this trash that's floating around in the floodwaters.
This is not sanitized for these children on Adeline around this area. This area should be cleaned up for the city to come and pick up this trash, because they got children out here playing with contaminated water.
She wants to see some results. Channel 5 News reached out to Willacy County Emergency Management Coordinator Frank Torres to ask about possible drainage issues. He tells us the local government is doing everything it can to help people like Garza and get the water level down. He says the amount of heavy rain last night was too much for drainage to deal with.
It's helping us through the Texas Division of Emergency Management. As an example, we have 10 troopers here in Willacy County staged to help us with any switchwater rescues.
He also wants residents to be cautious when they see trash floating through the floodwaters.
That's why we're asking people to stay out of the water. Do not let your kids be playing in stagnant water, in floodwaters.
Torres adds people like Garza can call Raymondville police if they need help getting out of their neighborhood. Now, Torres says that people who live in Willacy County outside of Raymondville can call the Sheriff's Department for assistance. Live in Raymondville, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.
Filing that disaster declaration starts the process to help residents. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. The county can now ask the state for funding for other assistance to recover from the flooding.